Room is directed by Lenny Abrahamson and stars Brie Larson as Ma and Jacob Tremblay as her 5-year-old son, Jack. Ma and Jack survive and function within a 10 by 10 space referred to as room. They are trapped in this space and cannot leave it, and the film follows their confinement in the room and their eventual escape and reaction to the entire world outside it. They have been in the room for Jack's entire life. He has never known anything but room, as he refers to it. And the first thing to say about this film is this is an absolutely stunning piece of filmmaking. On every single level, I adored this film on every level. The most important thing about this film, to me, is the relationship between Ma and Jack. And it is played out perfectly. I literally do not have fault in their relationship because it is done so well. The performances of our two main lead characters, Jacob Tremblay, especially for such a young actor, he is absolutely superb. I mean, I can't remember seeing a young actor adapt so well to what is a very intense story. He is absolutely fantastic. But Brie Larson, this performance puts her in the upper echelons of all actors and actresses working today anywhere. She is amazing as Ma because she brings that balance of devotion to her son and never wanting her son to know that they are confined, that their lives are this artificially this restricted. There should be so much more. And that desperation that she knows that there is more. She knows the desperate situation that they are in. And that balance that she has trying to keep it together psychologically purely for him is absolutely incredible. It just is. We also, once we move outside the room, this was the other thing I really liked. But while we were in the room, this just from second one had my attention. It was so well directed, and the camera work was so amazing as well because you feel the confinement, you feel the desperation of their situation, but you feel Jack's complete naivety towards it. He is simply a 5-year-old boy who does not know any better. And that dynamic, again, with the creeping desperation of Ma is fantastic. But once they move out of the room, I'm so glad that it wasn't just, yay, we're out, everything's okay, brilliant. No, you've just spent years in a 10 by 10 confined space. With that comes psychological issues, and they explored it. Now, I know it's a completely different film, but it's the one gripe I had about Martian. Martian didn't go into the psychological effects of a traumatic experience enough for me. This film does. Room does it. Room recognises the fact that it was so incredibly traumatic what happened for both people. Interestingly, for Ma, it was the fact that she had been in that environment for so long, having known the outside world, and that's what she is reacting to. That's what her psychological trauma comes from. But with Jack, he has never known anything but the room. And his psychological trauma comes from being removed from that. It is fantastic. The fact that you've got two characters who are completely and utterly dependent on each other, but are now having to deal with completely different issues. And they did it perfectly. This film is absolutely magnificent. And as far as I'm concerned, I'll say this right now, if there are 10 films better than this in 2016, I'll be bloody amazed, but I'll be absolutely delighted because my God, is this a good start to the year. Room is absolutely brilliant. Go and see this film. Go and see it.